Chapter 1: The Charismatic Outlaw. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, where stars wink in the dark like scattered jewels, there exists a figure whispered about in the shadowy corners of spaceports and dive bars. He is known only as the Quantum Corsair, a name that strikes fear into the hearts of those who cross his path and awe in the minds of those who hear his tales. The Quantum Corsair is not just another outlaw. He is a legend, a myth brought to life by the swirling rumors of his exploits. Some say he was born on the fringes of civilization, while others claim he emerged fully formed from the depths of a black hole. But regardless of his origins, one thing remains undeniable: his charisma. With a smile as disarming as it is dangerous, the Quantum Corsair weaves his way through the galactic underworld with ease, leaving a trail of chaos and adventure in his wake. His crew, a ragtag band of misfits and renegades, follows him with unwavering loyalty, drawn to his magnetic personality and the promise of riches beyond imagination. But beneath the swagger and bravado lies a man haunted by his past, a man driven by a hunger for something more than just wealth and fame. For the Quantum Corsair, every heist, every daring escape, is just another step towards unraveling the mysteries of the universe itself. As rumors of a stolen quantum ship begin to spread across the galaxy, the Quantum Corsair sees an opportunity unlike any other. With a vessel capable of traversing alternate realities at his command, he sets his sights on a prize beyond imagining, a prize that could change the course of history itself. But with power comes danger, and the Quantum Corsair soon finds himself embroiled in a conflict that spans the stars. Rival empires vie for control of a powerful artifact, each willing to do whatever it takes to emerge victorious. And caught in the middle is the Quantum Corsair, torn between his own ambitions and the fate of the galaxy. Chapter 2: The Stolen Quantum Ship. In the depths of space, where reality bends and twists like a cosmic tapestry, lies the Quantum Corsair's most prized possession: his stolen quantum ship. Acquired through a daring heist that has become the stuff of legend, this vessel is no ordinary spacecraft. It is a marvel of technology and imagination, a bridge between worlds that defies the laws of physics as we know them. The ship, known simply as the Wanderer, is sleek and elegant, its hull adorned with strange symbols and glyphs that seem to pulse with otherworldly energy. Powered by a reactor of unknown origin, it hums with power as it drifts through the void, its destination determined not by navigational charts, but by the will of its enigmatic captain. For the Quantum Corsair, the Wanderer is more than just a means of transportation. It is a gateway to infinite possibilities. With its ability to traverse alternate realities, he has explored worlds beyond imagination, from lush jungles teeming with exotic life to barren wastelands scorched by the fires of war. But for all its wonders, the Wanderer is not without its dangers. Each jump into the unknown carries with it the risk of getting lost in the vastness of the multiverse, forever adrift in a sea of endless possibilities. And there are whispers among the crew of strange phenomena encountered in the depths of space, of beings that defy comprehension and realities that warp and shift like mirages in the desert. Yet despite the risks, the Quantum Corsair presses on, driven by a hunger for knowledge and adventure that knows no bounds. With the Wanderer at his command, he sets his sights on the next horizon, ready to chart a course through the unknown and claim his rightful place among the stars. Chapter 3: Entanglement in Galactic Conflict. As the Quantum Corsair and his crew navigate the stars aboard the Wanderer, they unwittingly find themselves drawn into a conflict of cosmic proportions. Galaxies away, two mighty empires clash over the control of a powerful artifact, its origins lost to the mists of time. The first of these empires is the Dominion of Arcturus, a vast and ancient civilization ruled by a council of immortal beings known as the Celestials. With their mastery of advanced technology and centuries of experience, they have established dominion over countless worlds, bending them to their will with an iron fist. Opposing them is the Alliance of Orion, a coalition of free worlds united in their defiance of Arcturian tyranny. Led by a charismatic figure known only as the Oracle, they stand as the last bastion of freedom in a galaxy on the brink of war. Caught between these two mighty powers is the Quantum Corsair, whose exploits have earned him enemies and allies in equal measure. While he has no love for the oppressive rule of the Arcturians, neither does he trust the motives of the Alliance, whose methods often veer dangerously close to extremism. But as the conflict escalates and the stakes grow ever higher, the Quantum Corsair realizes that he can no longer remain neutral. With the fate of the galaxy hanging in the balance, he must choose a side and commit himself fully to the struggle ahead. For the Quantum Corsair, this is not just a battle for control of a powerful artifact. It is a chance to shape the destiny of the cosmos itself. And with the Wanderer at his command, he is determined to tip the scales in favor of those who fight for freedom and justice.
Chapter 4. Rival Empires.
The Dominion of Arcturus and the Alliance of Orion stand as two titans in the galactic arena, each vying for supremacy and control over the powerful artifact that could shift the balance of power in the cosmos. The Dominion, with its vast resources and centuries-old infrastructure, presents a formidable adversary. Ruled by the enigmatic Celestials, they view themselves as the rightful rulers of the galaxy, destined to bring order to the chaos of the cosmos. Theirs is a society built on hierarchy and obedience, where dissent is swiftly quashed and conformity is prized above all else. In contrast, the Alliance of Orion represents a beacon of hope for those who yearn for freedom and self-determination. Formed from the ashes of countless worlds ravaged by Arcturian aggression, they stand united in their defiance of tyranny and oppression. Led by the Oracle, a mysterious figure rumored to possess prophetic abilities, they draw strength from their diversity and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. But amidst the clash of these rival empires, there exists a third faction, one that operates in the shadows, manipulating events from behind the scenes. Known only as the Syndicate, they are a shadowy cabal of merchants, mercenaries, and spies, whose loyalties lie with the highest bidder. With their fingers in every pie and their eyes on every prize, they play both sides against each other, profiting from the chaos and uncertainty of war. And caught in the middle of this cosmic power struggle is the Quantum Corsair, whose allegiance remains uncertain. While he has no love for the oppressive rule of the Dominion, neither does he trust the motives of the Alliance, whose methods often veer dangerously close to extremism. As the Quantum Corsair delves deeper into the complexities of the galactic conflict, he finds himself faced with a dilemma that weighs heavily on his conscience. While both the Dominion of Arcturus and the Alliance of Orion offer their own promises and perils, neither side aligns perfectly with his own beliefs and values. On one hand, the Dominion's iron-fisted rule and relentless pursuit of power leave a bitter taste in his mouth. Their authoritarian regime crushes dissent and stifles individual freedoms, leaving little room for the kind of autonomy and self-expression that the Quantum Corsair holds dear. Yet, their technological prowess and vast resources cannot be denied, offering tempting opportunities for profit and advancement. On the other hand, the Alliance's ideals of freedom and democracy resonate deeply with the Quantum Corsair's own sense of justice. Their willingness to stand up to the Dominion's tyranny and fight for the rights of the oppressed speaks to his own rebellious spirit and desire to challenge authority. However, their methods, often fueled by desperation and anger, sometimes veer dangerously close to extremism, leaving the Quantum Corsair wary of becoming entangled in their cause. And then there is the Syndicate, lurking in the shadows like a serpent waiting to strike. Their motives are as murky as the depths of space itself, their loyalties shifting with the winds of fortune. While their offers of wealth and power are tempting, the Quantum Corsair knows better than to trust such unscrupulous characters, aware that dealing with them could lead him down a path of betrayal and deceit. As the Quantum Corsair weighs his options, he knows that whatever choice he makes will have far-reaching consequences, not just for himself, but for the fate of the galaxy itself. For in a conflict of such cosmic proportions, every decision carries with it the weight of worlds, and the Quantum Corsair must choose wisely if he hopes to navigate the treacherous waters of war and emerge victorious on the other side. Chapter 5: The Powerful Artifact. At the heart of the galactic conflict lies a mysterious artifact of immense power, its origins shrouded in myth and legend. Known simply as the Nexus, this enigmatic object is said to hold the key to unlocking untold secrets of the universe, from the nature of reality itself to the origins of life. The Nexus is a relic of a bygone era, a remnant of a civilization long lost to the annals of history. Its true purpose remains a mystery, its potential limited only by the imagination of those who seek to possess it. Some believe it to be a source of infinite energy, capable of powering entire worlds with a single touch. Others claim it to be a gateway to other dimensions, a portal to realms beyond comprehension. Whatever its true nature, the Nexus has become the focal point of the galactic conflict, with both the Dominion of Arcturus and the Alliance of Orion vying for control of its power. To possess the Nexus is to hold the fate of the cosmos in one's hands, to wield unimaginable power and influence over the course of history. But the Nexus is not easily obtained. It is guarded by ancient guardians and protected by powerful wards, its secrets hidden behind layers of impenetrable mystery. Only those deemed worthy by the Nexus itself may unlock its true potential, and even then, the consequences of harnessing its power are unknown. For the Quantum Corsair, the Nexus represents the ultimate prize, a chance to unlock the secrets of the universe and reshape the course of destiny itself. But as he delves deeper into the mystery surrounding the artifact, he realizes that the true power of the Nexus may lie not in its physical form, but in the knowledge it holds. As rumors of the Nexus spread across the galaxy like wildfire, whispers of its abilities and potential consequences fill the minds of those who seek it. Some believe that unlocking the Nexus's power could bring about an era of prosperity and enlightenment, ushering in a new age of peace and prosperity for all sentient beings. Others warn of the dangers of meddling with forces beyond comprehension, fearing that the Nexus's power could spell doom for the entire cosmos. For the Quantum Corsair, the allure of the Nexus is undeniable. Its promise of untold knowledge and unimaginable power fuels his desire to claim it for himself, driving him to embark on a perilous quest across the stars. With the Wanderer at his command, he sets out to uncover the secrets of the artifact, knowing that the fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance. But as he draws closer to the Nexus, the Quantum Corsair begins to question the true nature of his quest. Is the Nexus truly the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe? Or is it merely a pawn in a larger game, manipulated by forces beyond his understanding? And even if he succeeds in harnessing its power, what price will he pay for tampering with forces beyond mortal comprehension? As these questions weigh heavily on his mind, the Quantum Corsair finds himself torn between his desire for knowledge and his fear of what lies beyond the veil of reality. But with the fate of the galaxy hanging in the balance, he knows that he cannot turn back now. For better or worse, the Nexus has become his destiny, and he will stop at nothing to claim it as his own. Chapter 6. Choosing a Side. As the Quantum Corsair grapples with the mysteries of the Nexus, he finds himself faced with a decision that will shape the course of the galactic conflict. With the Dominion of Arcturus and the Alliance of Orion locked in a bitter struggle for control of the artifact, he knows that he can no longer remain neutral. On one side stands the Dominion, with its iron grip on power and its ruthless pursuit of control. Led by the enigmatic Celestials, they seek to harness the power of the Nexus to further their own ambitions, caring little for the collateral damage left in their wake. To align himself with the Dominion would mean embracing a life of servitude and oppression, sacrificing his own freedom for the sake of power and privilege. On the other side lies the Alliance, a beacon of hope in a galaxy consumed by conflict. United in their defiance of Arcturian tyranny, they fight tooth and nail to protect the rights of the oppressed and downtrodden, their cause fueled by a burning desire for justice and equality. To join their ranks would mean standing shoulder to shoulder with those who fight for freedom, risking life and limb for the chance to make a difference in the universe. But amidst the chaos and confusion of war, there exists a third option, one that offers neither safety nor security. The Quantum Corsair could choose to strike out on his own, forging his own path through the stars and carving out a destiny of his own making. With the Wanderer at his command, he could become a force to be reckoned with, a rogue element in a galaxy torn apart by conflict and strife. As the Quantum Corsair weighs his options, he knows that whatever choice he makes will come with its own set of consequences. Whether he chooses to align himself with the Dominion, the Alliance, or strike out on his own, the fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance, and he alone holds the power to tip the scales. As the Quantum Corsair contemplates his decision, he finds himself torn between the allure of power and the call of freedom. The Dominion offers him the promise of wealth and influence, the chance to rise to the upper echelons of society and command the respect of all who cross his path. But he knows that such power comes at a cost, and aligning himself with the oppressive regime of the Arcturians would mean sacrificing his own moral compass for the sake of personal gain. On the other hand, the Alliance beckons to him with the promise of purpose and righteousness. Their fight for freedom and justice resonates deeply with the Quantum Corsair's own sense of morality, and he finds himself drawn to their cause like a moth to a flame. But he also knows that the path of the rebel is fraught with danger and uncertainty, and joining the Alliance would mean risking everything he holds dear for the chance to make a difference in the galaxy. And then there is the option to strike out on his own, to chart a course through the stars free from the constraints of allegiance or duty. With the Wanderer at his command, he could become a legend in his own right, a rogue element in a galaxy torn apart by conflict and strife. But he also knows that such a path is not without its risks, and the life of a lone wolf is often a lonely one, with no one to watch his back or share in his triumphs. As the Quantum Corsair weighs his options, he knows that whatever choice he makes will shape the course of his destiny. Whether he chooses the path of power, the path of freedom, or the path of the lone wanderer, one thing remains certain: the galaxy will never be the same again. Chapter 7. Utilizing the ship's abilities. As the Quantum Corsair grapples with the weight of his decision, he turns his attention to the Wanderer, his stolen quantum ship that holds the key to his destiny. With its ability to traverse alternate realities, the Wanderer is more than just a vessel. It is a tool of unimaginable power, capable of reshaping the fabric of the universe itself. But harnessing the full potential of the Wanderer will not be easy. Its technology is ancient and mysterious, its workings beyond the comprehension of even the most skilled engineers and scientists. Yet the Quantum Corsair knows that he must unlock its secrets if he hopes to tip the scales of the galactic conflict in his favor. With this in mind, he gathers his crew and sets to work, delving deep into the bowels of the Wanderer to uncover its hidden mysteries. Together, they pore over ancient texts and forgotten blueprints, piecing together the puzzle of the ship's origins and capabilities. Slowly but surely, they begin to unravel the secrets of the Wanderer, unlocking its hidden abilities one by one. They discover that the ship is not bound by the laws of time and space, able to traverse the cosmos in the blink of an eye. Its hull is woven from exotic materials not found in any known galaxy, rendering it impervious to the weapons of even the most advanced civilizations. But perhaps most intriguing of all is the Wanderer's connection to the Nexus itself. As they delve deeper into its inner workings, the Quantum Corsair and his crew uncover evidence of a link between the ship and the artifact, a bond that transcends mere technology and borders on the realm of the divine. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the Quantum Corsair sets his sights on the next phase of his plan. With the Wanderer at his command, he knows that he can become a force to be reckoned with, a thorn in the side of both the Dominion and the Alliance. But whether he will use his newfound power for good or for ill remains to be seen. Chapter 8. Tipping the Scales. With the secrets of the Wanderer at his disposal, the Quantum Corsair sets his plan into motion, determined to tip the scales of the galactic conflict in his favor. But as he navigates the treacherous waters of war, he soon realizes that the path to victory will not be easy. The Dominion of Arcturus, with its vast resources and powerful allies, presents a formidable adversary. Led by the enigmatic Celestials, they have spent centuries building their empire, crushing all who dare to oppose them beneath their iron heel. To challenge their authority is to invite destruction upon oneself, and the Quantum Corsair knows that he will need all of his cunning and skill to outmaneuver them. On the other side stands the Alliance of Orion, a ragtag coalition of free worlds united in their defiance of Arcturian tyranny. Led by the Oracle, they fight tooth and nail to protect the rights of the oppressed and downtrodden, their cause fueled by a burning desire for justice and equality. But their methods are often reckless and unpredictable, and the Quantum Corsair knows that he cannot rely on them to achieve his goals. And then there is the Syndicate, lurking in the shadows like a serpent waiting to strike. With their fingers in every pie and their eyes on every prize, They play both sides against each other, profiting from the chaos and uncertainty of war. The Quantum Corsair knows that he cannot trust them, but he also knows that he cannot ignore them, for their influence reaches far and wide, and they may hold the key to unlocking the Nexus's true potential. As the Quantum Corsair navigates the complexities of the galactic conflict, he knows that he must tread carefully if he hopes to emerge victorious. With the Wanderer at his command, he sets his sights on the Nexus, knowing that its power could be the key to turning the tide of war in his favor. But whether he will succeed in his quest or fall victim to the machinations of his enemies remains to be seen. Chapter 9: The War's Consequences. As the galactic conflict rages on, the Quantum Corsair finds himself grappling with the consequences of his actions. The once pristine skies are now filled with the smoke and debris of battle, as fleets clash in epic space engagements and worlds are ravaged by the horrors of war. Countless lives are lost in the struggle for power and control, as soldiers fight and die on distant planets in the name of their respective causes. Families are torn apart, homes destroyed, and entire civilizations brought to the brink of extinction as the Dominion and the Alliance vie for supremacy. But amidst the chaos and destruction, there are glimmers of hope. Resistance movements spring up on oppressed worlds, rallying the downtrodden masses to rise up against their Arcturian overlords. Humanitarian aid flows freely from sympathetic worlds, providing much-needed relief to those caught in the crossfire of war. Yet for every victory won, there are countless tragedies that go unnoticed, as the horrors of war leave scars that may never fully heal. The Quantum Corsair bears witness to the suffering of the galaxy, haunted by the knowledge that his own actions have contributed to the bloodshed and chaos. But even in the darkest of times, there is still hope. With the Wanderer at his command, the Quantum Corsair sets out to make amends for his past mistakes, using his newfound power to aid those in need and fight for justice in a galaxy torn apart by conflict. Chapter 10: Facing the Aftermath. As the dust settles on the battlefield and the echoes of war fade into silence, the Quantum Corsair finds himself faced with the daunting task of rebuilding in the aftermath of the galactic conflict. Worlds lie in ruins, their once vibrant cities reduced to rubble, their populations decimated by the horrors of war. But amidst the devastation, there is also a glimmer of hope. With the Nexus in his possession, the Quantum Corsair holds the key to unlocking a new era of peace and prosperity for the galaxy. With its power, he can heal the wounds of war and usher in a new age of cooperation and understanding among the stars. But the road to peace is fraught with challenges, and the Quantum Corsair knows that the path ahead will not be easy. Old rivalries die hard, and there are those who would seek to exploit the chaos of war for their own selfish ends. The Dominion of Arcturus may have been defeated, but their legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who still cling to the old ways. Yet the Quantum Corsair is undeterred. With the Wanderer at his command and the Nexus as his guide, he sets out to unite the galaxy under a banner of hope and renewal. Together with his crew, he travels from world to world, offering aid to those in need and rallying support for his vision of a brighter future. But even as he works to rebuild, the Quantum Corsair knows that the scars of war run deep, and that true peace can only come through understanding and forgiveness. With each step he takes, he is reminded of the sacrifices made by those who came before him, and of the responsibility he bears to honor their memory. As he looks out at the stars, the Quantum Corsair knows that the journey is far from over. But with courage and determination, he is ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead, confident that together, the galaxy can overcome even the darkest of times. Chapter 11: The Quantum Revelation. In the aftermath of the galactic conflict, as peace begins to settle over the cosmos like a comforting blanket, the Quantum Corsair makes a startling discovery. Deep within the bowels of the Wanderer, hidden away in a forgotten corner of the ship, lies a secret that will change everything. As he and his crew sift through the wreckage of war, salvaging what they can and laying the foundations for a new future, they stumble upon a hidden chamber, its walls adorned with strange symbols and glyphs that pulse with otherworldly energy. Intrigued, the Quantum Corsair approaches cautiously, his heart pounding with anticipation. As he steps into the chamber, he is greeted by a blinding flash of light, and suddenly, He finds himself standing in a place beyond space and time, a realm of pure energy and consciousness where the boundaries of reality blur and merge. It is here that the Quantum Corsair comes face to face with the true nature of the Nexus, and the revelation shakes him to his core. For the Nexus is not just a source of power. It is a living entity, a cosmic consciousness that exists beyond the limitations of mortal understanding. In this realm of pure energy, the Quantum Corsair learns that the Nexus is not bound by the laws of physics or the constraints of time and space. It exists in all realities simultaneously, its presence felt in every corner of the cosmos, its influence shaping the destiny of the universe itself. But the most startling revelation of all is the realization that the Quantum Corsair himself is connected to the Nexus in ways he never could have imagined. Born of the same cosmic energy that gives life to the stars, he is a part of something greater than himself, a piece of the puzzle in the grand tapestry of existence. As he grapples with this newfound knowledge, the Quantum Corsair understands that his journey is far from over. With the Nexus as his guide, he sets out to explore the mysteries of the universe, to unlock the secrets of creation and unravel the mysteries of existence itself. And as he ventures forth into the unknown, the Quantum Corsair knows that he is not alone. With the Wanderer at his command and the Nexus as his ally, he is ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead, confident in the knowledge that the cosmos itself is on his side.